Sup, it's your boy Big Reg, bringing you a recap of the 2018/2019 Michigan Wolverines Big Ten season. Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a long time.
Listen, full disclosure, I'm not going to lie to you. The reason why it's been so long is because I was waiting for Michigan to beat Michigan State, okay? Oh, my God, no, 3 weekends in a row. I was like, wait, you know what? We'll do the recap after Michigan beats Michigan State. And for 3 weeks in a row, it didn't happen. So we didn't do a recap. But now the Big Ten season, the Big Ten tournament, everything's over. So, you know what? We got to do a recap.
It's time to dance.
Oh, you got nutty. So, before we start with anything else, listen, the last recap we did, we said we respected Tom Izzo and his program. So we raised our glass to Coach Izzo and his program on not only winning a share of the Big Ten season regular championship, or the championship of the regular season.
Yes.
But also the Big Ten tournament championship. So as much as it pains me to do so.
Pains you. I was actually there.
Oh, good night. I raise my glass to Tom Izzo and the Michigan State Spartans.
And his amazing ability to work the sidelines. Next.
Moving on.
Moving onward.
Moving on. All right, let's do a quick recap of the entire season, up to and including the tournament. Producer JB, who was your player of the year for the Michigan Wolverines?
None other than Captain Xavier Simpson.
I'd have to wholeheartedly agree with you. Xavier Simpson was the key cog in this machine. He was the heart and soul of the Michigan Wolverines on offense and defense. I mean, he was playing defense with a passion, and then he was rolling out those high hookers on the offense.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, whenever he was on, the Michigan Wolverines were on.
Yes, sir.
Whenever he was playing well on offense and defense, the Michigan Wolverines as a whole were playing well.
Yes, sir.
So we raise our glass to Xavier Simpson and the spectacular job he did this season in leading the Wolverines.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we fell a little bit short of a couple of the goals that we set, but regardless, he did a fine job.
Still more goals to come.
That's for sure. Moving on. Producer JB, most improved player of the year. Who do you have for that?
None other than Big 1-5. The Big Easy. Oh, wait.
Big Easy.
Big something. I forgot what his nickname was.
Oh.
John
We know who
Teskey.
you're talking about. The smooth stylings of John Teskey. Oh, man. Leaps and bounds. One stat says it all. He led the Big Ten in blocks.
Yep.
Not only that, he probably led the Big Ten in shots altered. He was playing fabulously. Whenever there was a pick and roll situation, he would switch very well. People were questioning, did he have the lateral quickness to get it done? And he answered that question in spades. He did a heck of a job. The only thing that we wished he did a little bit better was
Shoot the arrows.
shoot the arrows. Shoot the threes. A little bit better in the threes, and he would have been perfect.
Every time he makes a 3, he shoots the arrows.
Does he?
Yes.
Well, you know what? He's got to, take a little bit better aim.
There you go.
All right. Anywho, we raise our glass to John Teskey and the incredible amount of work that he did to improve as a player and as a teammate. So we raise a glass to him. Now, moving on. Producer JB, biggest surprise of the year. Who would you have for that?
Jordan Poole.
Oh, you got no Jordan Poole.
That was supposed to be surprises in a good sense.
In a good sense, but it turned out to be a surprise in a bad sense. It was like
Gosh.
instead of Jordan Poole, he was playing more like Jordan Peele. Okay.
Wow.
You know what I
Get
mean?
out.
Oh my gosh! Instead of Jordan Poole, he was playing more like he got hypnotized with a teacup, and then he became more like I don't know, Murray Abraham from Palm Beach.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It was the body of Jordan Poole, but it was the skill level of Murray Abraham from Palm Beach. Oh, you got no! What happened to him late in the season?
I don't know.
Oh, he couldn't build on the hot start that he had, and we're just hoping that he can rekindle that fire again. Because quite honestly, the pool party wasn't really popping, was it?
No.
Toward the middle and the end of the season, instead of the pool party, it was more like the Fry Festival, okay? Let's be honest. It was more like the Fire Festival. Oh, my God, no. But we're hoping that things could change Now that March Madness has
Yes, sir.
started, I should say, and the pool party master can rekindle the flames and get this party started the right way again.
Yes, sir.
So we raise our glass to high expectations and high hopes that the pool party master can get it going again.
Close second to Charlie Matthews.
Charlie Matthews, you know what? He was still injured, though. So, you know what? Moving on. Now, we take a look at the brackets for the Michigan Wolverines. I tell you, you know what? I was disappointed when the Michigan Wolverines lost the final in the Big Ten tournament to MSU.
Sparty.
3 games in a row. I was like, what is going on? But the NCAA selection committee, they threw us a bone. I mean, if there's one thing you can count on is that the NCAA committee is going to get something wrong.
Yes.
And in this case, listen, they screwed the pooch when it came to the Big Ten, okay? Because they disrespected the Big Ten champs,
Yep.
okay? As much as I hate Sparty, as much as I don't like Sparty, I got to call a spade, and Sparty got screwed. Let's be honest.
Screwed Sparty.
They won a share of the Big Ten regular season championship. They won the tournament, and still they couldn't even get a 1 seed. And not only that, they became a 2 seed, and they have to face Duke to get to the Final Four.
God, you sound like a Spartan fan right now.
Don't get me started. I mean, I have no love for Sparty. Everybody knows this.
0.
But I know a shaft when I see it.
What?
All right, maybe that's the wrong one. A shaft job when I see it.
What?
Sparty got shafted, okay?
Okay.
You know what I mean? How can you become the regular season champs, the tournament champs, and still get shafted by having to play the number 1 seed overall to get to the Final Four? Oh, good night. On the flip side, happy days are here again for the Wolverines. We lost the game, but somehow we wound up in a better position for the NCAA tournament.
Not a bad bracket.
Not a bad bracket indeed. Let's take a look at that going forward. First of all, we have to play Montana again.
Montana.
As Michigan fans will remember from last year, we played them last year in the first round.
Exactly the same team.
Oh, goodness
in the
gracious.
same round.
I mean, I was thinking in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I would like to see Montana. For those of you who don't remember, Hunt for Red October, Sam Neill, remember him? He was like,
Hill, playing a Russian.
I always wanted to see Montana.
You sound Japanese, not Russian.
And then he died in the arms of Sean Connery, who had a Scottish accent playing a Russian dude.
Yes.
Oh, good night. But you know what? I raised my glass to Hunt for Red October. Great film.
And you say Montana like Tony Montana.
Tony Montana. Moving on, if we're fortunate enough to beat Montana, because I don't take anything for granted.
Nothing.
In a tournament where it's one and done, you can never take anything for granted. So if we are fortunate enough to beat Montana and move on to the next round, guess who we're facing? Potentially Nevada or Florida. Personally, I would like it to be Florida, so we can take some revenge on those Gators for putting the smackdown on us on that bowl game.
Yeah.
That was painful. Let's not lie.
It was.
So I would like a little bit of a measure of revenge against the Gators and beat them down in the second round of the NCAA tournament.
Sounds like revenge tour coming.
I would hope so. Moving on, though, if we are fortunate enough to beat Florida or Nevada, then who do we see in the next round? Oh,
What?
potentially
Huh?
a matchup with the team that I would like to see replace Rutgers in the Big Ten.
Holy
None other than the Buffalo Bulls.
SUNY Buffalo.
UB's got it. UB's got it.
How do you know that song?
Listen, it's not the greatest fight song in the world, but it's pretty catchy. Okay? So it would be a heck of a matchup. The UB Bulls versus the Michigan Wolverines playing for a spot in the Elite Eight. Oh my goodness gracious.
We're gonna have to have a watching party with the fellow
We're going to have to.
fellow alum that we both know.
Oh, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that matchup happens because I think it's going to be a heck of a matchup. and it finally showed that the Buffalo Bulls, instead of the Rutgers, whatever they're called,
Scarlet Red Knights or something.
Scarlet, Johanssons, I don't know, whatever the heck they're called, should be in the Big Ten instead of the Rutgers Peoples.
Wow, so much hate for Rutgers.
I can't hide my feelings. Anyway, moving on. If we are fortunate enough to beat the Buffalo Bulls, then who would Michigan face to reach the Final Four? None other than potentially Gonzaga.
Or Syracuse.
All right, we all know it's not going to be the Qs. Okay?
Wow.
We all know that. That is ridiculous. Okay? Gonzaga, we all know, underachieves all the time, so I am pretty confident that the Michigan Wolverines will triumph over Gonzaga and reach the Final Four. Producer JB, do you have them going that far?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Then in the Final Four, who do you have the Michigan Wolverines facing?
Duke.
Duke Blue Devils. Oh, producer JB, this is where you and I disagree. This is where you and I disagree. Because after having seen all the things that have happened here in this basketball season, 2018/2019, my Final Four includes not only the Michigan Wolverines, but the Michigan State Spartans.
Oh my gosh.
And I predict that it will be a Final Four rematch between Sparty and the Wolverines for the fourth time. And then this time,
in the
the
season.
fourth time in a single season, finally, the Michigan Wolverines will break through. Finally, they will solve the riddle of Cassius Winston. And finally beat Sparty to reach the national championship game
Wow.
for the second year in a row.
Wow.
That's what I have. What do you have, producer JB?
I have Duke winning.
Well, there's a little wobble in the belief of the Wolverines.
I was there in Chicago, buddy.
Okay, so you got them getting to the Final Four, but you got them losing to Duke. Agreed to disagree. I got them going all the way to the finals. To the finals.
Pukey Dukes.
So I raise my glass to a Final Four victory over the Spartans, potentially.
Who do you have on the other side then?
Moving on to the other side of the bracket, producer JB, who do you have as the other Final Four teams?
UNC
I agree with you on that.
and University of Virginia Cavaliers. I finally believe this year that they can actually get out of the first round.
I believe this. I believe that Tony Bennett is going to poop the bed again. Because listen, he's like 90 years old and he poops
He's
the bed
like
probably.
40.
Oh, I meant the actual person, Tony Bennett, not the coach. But anyway, I believe the Cavaliers will poop the bed again. They will not get out of their region, and then instead it will be the Tennessee Volunteers.
No way.
The revenge of Peyton Manning. Okay. And I believe it's going to be UNC versus Tennessee. Who do you have going to the final game for that?
UNC.
I agree with you on that, and I agree that it's going to be a rematch between the Michigan Wolverines and the UNC North Carolina Tar Heels for the national championship. Wow. A rematch of the 1993 national championship game from my freshman year.
Wow.
From my freshman year.
Wow.
Everybody knows one of the most iconic games in all of college sports. When Chris Webber, in the final seconds, did what he did.
Oh, my gosh.
And we all know why he did it. Because the entire bench was going...
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. It's on the film. All you got to do is go back on YouTube and you can see. You can see the entire bench going like this. And see Webb was dribbling. He traveled first. Let's not lie. He traveled. But then once he got past the travel, they didn't call it. He did call a timeout because the entire bench was telling him to call a timeout. Okay? I still remember sitting in Chrysler Arena watching it on the big screen. I was like, no, we ain't got no timeouts left. We ain't got no timeouts left.
He should not have brought the ball up, that's for sure.
Jalen should have the ball.
Jalen should have the ball!
Jalen should have the ball.
Get the goddamn ball.
But as bitter as that memory is, I believe that the Michigan Wolverines here in the 2019 Final Four will have the opportunity, will have the wherewithal, the skill, the passion, the stick-to-itiveness, okay? All those things necessary to exercise those demons.
Wow.
and wins the national championship in this rematch versus UNC and the University of Michigan Wolverines.
Wow.
And I believe the University of Michigan Wolverines will be crowned the national champions. After that, I raise my glass. Down in one. And to that I say, go blue!
Go blue.